Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself a very basic question. Can I lope 10 days as a fisherman? We're on the back half of this one, and I'm having a great time with it. Day 6. And here we are. We clearly ran here. I did not rewatch ahead of time. How are we on fishing? We have some bait, which I'm excited to use. We have some lures. We have 3 more lines, 2 more hooks, and we did find more guts that I got curing. At this point, there's no point in curing any more guts. We just have to hope that we have enough to make it through. And yeah. I don't want this stupid hat. Harvest this thing. So I feel like maybe we could still go out and get something done today. We don't have we don't have any water. Okay, well let's go check on this situation. Weather-wise, quite decent. Coal-wise, we do have some. Oh, hello, sir. You know what? I got fishing to do. Okay? You can be all cranky at me if you want. Rawr. Same to you, wolves. I'm busy. It's time to fish, man. Okay, throw me some fire here, Will. Let's kick it off right. Caught a rockfish yesterday. I wish I'd been keeping track of like my heaviest fish caught. If I catch something decent, I might start putting that in the notes. I do think most of what we caught yesterday was little. We're gonna throw that in there. We're gonna throw that in there. And one of those. Okay, 4 hours is good. Here's the problem. We got to spend some of our time making water. That sucks. Will's gonna get tired too.
Not sure why I feel so
tired. Yeah, I feel so tired. Here, drink that scalding hot water. Okay, make some more. We'll fish for like half an hour.
All I can think about is food.
Yeah, I know. Okay, full hydration. Let's get some actual... Oh my gosh. We used up that much time? That's ridiculous. Give me the... We're gonna do 3 hours with bait.
It's getting dark out here.
Yeah.
Time to look for shelter.
3 hours with bait, Will. Come on.
Something to eat.
Come on. Ooh, okay. 5.2 kilo coho salmon. We'll take that. That water burned up. 5.2 kilo coho salmon. We're gonna cook that up and make a note about it. 5.2 kilo coho salmon. And there we go. Maybe we write out near huts. No, cabins. I don't know how we distinguish one fishing hut from another, but we could use a spray paint, maybe. See how we're looking out here with this situation. Okay, they're over there. Yeah, we should be fine. God, I wish this was a 2-burner stove. Nice. Good job, bait.
I'm too tired to think straight.
Nah, you weren't thinking straight anyway. How much time we got left? 40 minutes. That's all the fishing we're going to do, Will. Take that water. That's all right. We got some fishing done. That's what's important. Okay, just book it. Oh, you can't book it. Okay, well then just walk briskly. Be expeditious. My mom used to say that when we would go to the store. We need to be expeditious. Thanks, Mom, for that word. All right, in we go. Only use the yellow. Why would you use anything else now? Bed? Over here. Sleep. Let's sleep 6. Wait, do we have? No. We do not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes I think of sleep in 6-hour increments in the game. Because of herbal tea. Okay. Bop bop doop. Have a drink. The no cooking pot / skillet thing is really annoying. And sleep 6 more? That seems like a lot. How about 3? Let's not get out of control here, Will. We still have things we got to do today. I think the biggest thing right now is fuel. Fuel for fishing. Good. Because we got coal. So we know we can make a warm fire. I could be wrong about this, but outside of the far territories and maybe Bleak Inlet, I don't think it ever gets so cold, even on Interloper, that a single coal won't be enough to heat your fire up to the point where you're warm. I could be wrong about that. That is a perception thing. Based on my experience, it's not based on anything I've read or tested. Seriously, dude? Come on. Man, that bear is into me today. Roar. Dude, you have no shot. Stupid wolves. I'm gonna take the high road here. I suppose what I could be doing is putting one fire in the cooking pot, or one fire in the pot stove and another fire out on the ice for water. That way I could do 2 waters at the same time. That's a thought.
So cold.
I need to sneeze.
Lay down for a bit.
It won't show up. Sorry. Normally I like to mute those. I was being stubborn. Invariably, if you sneeze and you leave it in the video, someone will comment. Bless you, Gesundheit. Which is very sweet. Alright, maybe we grab this one facing jackrabbits. How much fuel do I have, though? We'll see. Something I've never fully internalized in my head is the amount of time that you get, other than 10 minutes for one stick, for fires. And I've been exposed to the information. Someone could put it in the comments right now. It won't stay with me. Like, you know, coal gives you this much, a book gives you that much. Eventually, via osmosis, I don't know, 5 years from now, I might know it all. Probably not, though. Tell you what, though, 5 years from now, I'm pretty sure I'm still playing this game. Alright, so... Oh, wow, this one hasn't completely frozen over yet, either. Fire first. This is going to be the... Yeah, go ahead with the accelerant. That's fine. This is going to be the keep us warm fire.
All right.
So we're going to throw... See, they're just not as long as I want them to be. This will be the make water fire.
That's done.
You can actually watch the water change. It's fun. There you go. I think we can go one more. But now I can't fish. I can fish for half an hour.
I could eat anything.
2 minutes? 1 minute? Yeah. Okay, take that. Okay, we're good here. Yeah. We'll do that. Let's put 3 hours in. We'll use the lure. Alright, not very good though, huh? Well, you're so angry. Not very big. That's not worth writing down. Rainbow trout, though. So we either wait 45 minutes and waste that, or we fish for about 45 minutes, catch nothing, and eat that. Nice and sunny out. We got an hour left. Go for it. You never know. Didn't get it, that's fine. Too windy for a fire. Let's have our drink. And I want to probably head to Jackrabbits. We're out of coal now.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
So I'm changing direction. We're gonna head to Misanthropes and then over to Crumbling to go to the DP mine and grab more coal. I know I didn't take it all. Might as well look for beachcombing on the way. Despite it being windy, it's not actually very cold. That was not a challenge, Long Dark. That was not me throwing down some kind of gauntlet like, hey, why don't you make a... Come on. You don't need to do this. It was a nice sunny day about 30 seconds ago. But then I verbalized a plan, and the game heard me. Fine, 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 fine. I don't care. I don't care. That's fine. Until you straight up blizzard, I'm gonna keep going. I'll walk right into the wind, just defying you, taunting you. with my indifference. There's some quote about that, like the greatest insult you can give to an enemy is indifference, something like that. Or it might be from, like, Mass Effect. I suppose that would still be a quote. It's a great, great villain line in Mass Effect. I won't say who says it, because it's one of my favorite video game spoilers ever. But, the villain is monologuing about how just incredibly all-powerful they are. And they are, particularly in that game. And they say, you exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it. This is very cool. You know, it's basically, it feels like, you know, a human talking to an ant. And in that game, they back that up. Part of the problem with creating an impossible, unstoppable enemy in your stories is then you have to stop them. You have to stop the unstoppable, impossible enemy, and after you stop them more than once, they start to lose a lot of their coolness. It's the Borg thing. When the Borg first showed up on Star Trek Next Generation, because I'm old enough to remember when that was new, they were so cool because they were so different from anything else, you know, as far as bad guys go that you would see, particularly on Star Trek. But, you know, you have to beat them, and then you have to beat them again, and you have to beat them again, and then they start to feel a little less special. I mean, even if you look at Star Wars, you know, they beat the Empire in what to me is the first one. A New Hope. Episode 4, whatever you want to call it. They beat the Empire by blowing up the Death Star. Cool. Well, the second one, they kind of straight up lose. And the third one, they beat the Empire by blowing up the Death Star. Right? And then in The Force Awakens, they beat the Empire by blowing up the Death Star. There's a limit. You know? Great. I don't know a lot of guaranteed sapling spawns, but that's one I always check right there. They're always there. Sometimes they're maple, sometimes they're birch. I think. I'm pretty confident I've got maple there. Those are birch. The only guaranteed maple spawn I know is on Winding River near the dam. That's the only guaranteed one I know. I'm sure there's plenty. I also know that if you go to Ash Canyon, you'll get everything you need. You just need to have a hacksaw when you go there. Alright, Will, as always, I forget that you do not have a bedroll. Very annoying. I think I might give you a coffee. Yeah, your lack of bedroll is pretty annoying, Will. I haven't done any beachcombing here in Crumpling, and I would really like to. But there's the whole sleeping thing. I don't think I did any. Maybe I did a little at the beginning. We could go down to the ice and go into the cave. As always, depends on jerks. I would like the weather to be better than this, though. So do I stop? Do I stop at the basement or do I just head straight through? Or do I say the hell with it and go check beachcombing? Nothing over there. Given how warm it is,
Damn it.
we should be warm in the back of the cave. I know you're hungry, well. What's that? Well, we got a little firewood. Wires. Dress shoes. Alright, that's it. I know I'm supposed to take those or other stuff won't show up, right? Fine.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
You're fine. I always want there to be a bed in the back of this cave. A lot. Crumbling Highway needs this bed. I never knew about those mushrooms back there. Warm. Nice. Okay. Let's investigate this shoes that we picked up. They are not better than our sneakers. Do we harvest them? Hour and 15? Sure. Something to do while we warm up. Okay. What else do we pick up? Wires. You can use wires to make lures, so I guess we'll hang on to that. We will have a drink. Do we have red flares too? No. Red flares. You don't have to put on the red flares tonight. Okay. The arch. Jerk Patrol has been very understanding. I appreciate it. Beach coming over here? Never looked. Don't know. I don't see anything. Sometimes though you gotta get pretty close. Come on. Wind. Why you always gotta be this way? Always. Always gotta be this way. Pretty confident I've never walked these particular pixels before. So that's cool. But we got nothing over here.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Woo. One thing I like to do on Will Stand Still is like stop in a spot and then, you know, reveal it to everybody and see if they can figure out where I am. And this would stump a lot of people. Most people have been to Crumbling Highway, but I think a lot of people don't go out here. Seeing it from this perspective would be confusing. A perspective you don't normally look at it from. All right. I'm not great at getting up from here. What's that? Feather. Like, can I go this way? There we go. All right, groovy. Don't forget, you have a lantern. You don't need to use a torch. Thank you. All right, this time, grab all the coal you can. Drink that other coffee. And stand up. Stand up straight. Don't slouch. Ooh, magic coal, love it. Love it when OKC has extras for me. Oh, I actually checked that. I'm surprised. I think I was in a hurry when I went through here last. Ooh. Both magic coals, nice. Oh, so much magic coal. Wow. How much do we have? 17? Nice. Alright, maybe we call it at 20. 18. 19. 20. Okay. I don't think I should go to DP. I've changed my mind. It's too far to a bed. I might as well head back.
Need something to eat.
It's a long way to a bed this way too, though. No. The fishing is in coastal. And as much as I'm enjoying beachcombing, it wasn't 10 days as a beachcomber. It was 10 days as a fisherman, and we had to wait 5 days to fish. So, I'm going to ignore the allure of Desolation Point and head back to coastal. As soon as I can uncrouch. Come on. Okay, let's try to do this as quickly as we can when we can't run. At least the wind isn't fighting us at the moment. We could sleep in the car. If we're warm there, we could grab an hour. I don't hate that idea. We'll see. Not this car. Not the car by the basement. The car near the entrance.
The sun's setting.
Yep.
It's gonna get a lot colder
No,
soon.
come on, dude. You're making this complicated for me. Now I gotta go in here. Now I gotta go in here and figure out what I'm gonna do.
Something's making me feel tired.
I love that line. Alright, we're gonna take this outside. We're gonna see if this will stay lit. I'm dubious. Could also try to angle ourselves a bit more this way. I wondered where you were. There used to always be a carcass down in that little bowl there, and I would always get it. Aurora, again? You just did this last night. Maybe I misheard it. Certainly looks Aurora-y. Clear skies right after sunset. No, we're in the Aurora, man. Now I just clonked my head. Oh, come on, hurry up. All right, forget the car. We do have a stim if we really, really, really needed to sprint. We could do that. The one thing I really like about an Aurora, and I've been saying this a lot lately, is how clear it is. You can see long distances. Right now, I feel like I got a clear shot to Misanthrope. I'm going to burn the last of my sprint, getting as close as I can. And then we'll just auto walk it out. There's a lot of things I do differently now. It used to be an Aurora. Oh my god, quickly, get inside. Like I expected killer wolves to be raining from the sky. And, you know, you make yourself aware of it. You respond accordingly. Take advantage of the pluses it gives you. And, you know, do your best. Same thing with wolves. When I first started playing Interloper, as soon as I heard that bark, where is he? Gotta deal with it, you know. And now, you know, over time, you just kind of get more comfortable with it. You're just like, well, okay. Where is it? Is it close enough? What are my options? What can I do to deal with that? Probably, you know, can I use my favorite option, which is ignore? Just keep doing what I'm doing. Don't let them throw you off your game. It used to be that a wolf was a problem that must be dealt with. Now, you know, it's more you decide. Bears, for the most part, you can just ignore. They're very easy to get away from. Timberwolves require your attention. I find the easiest thing to do with them is to just avoid them. It's just the easiest thing to avoid everything, you know? Until you got a bow, you're at a disadvantage in any kind of, you know, combat situation. Sometimes it's easier to do the torch thing with the wolves just to get them to go away. Or if there's too many of them. I gotta get better with the Timberwolves. Timberwolves to me right now still are in that category of, what do I do? And I need to, you know, I had a nice session in my Bleak series where I did good with them. I need to do more Timberwolf stuff. Because they started to get annoying in that one. They started to be less scary and more just like, ugh. Which is where wolves are. Ugh. What do you want? Vork? Yeah, whatever. Was that shoes? Man, it must have been a shoe ship or something that, like, sunk off the coast. Well, we made it. I like this decision much more than going to, the lighthouse. This keeps us in a good position to fish.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
You're fine. Admittedly, you're in triple bingo, but you're still fine. We are going to finally eat those cattails. Now, I just talked a lot of shit about how wolves are no big deal. And I do know the game loves to remind you. Don't disrespect me. Oh, we don't need to. We can see. All right. Have we toilet watered this? I'm sure. Yes. Okay, just making sure. I may not have enough water. No, I do. All right, eat the 6 cattails. Yep, I was upfront about this at the very beginning of the series that if I needed to, I could eat 6 cattails before bed just so I don't take damage while sleeping. I was hoping to get through the full 10 days without it, but... Alright. There we go. And now that we have done that, and we have drank... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. We'll wake up thirsty, but it's fine. Still, full condition. Looks good. I don't know why I drank. I'm going to have to do it again because we are going to take that save as we are on day 7, almost day 8. I think the rest of the way through, the interesting thing is going to be my notes are gone. No, they're not. That's not how notes work. I just put them on day 2 for some reason. Can I top this 5.2 kilo coho salmon? I'll be interested to see if I can catch something bigger. I think we probably have 1 or 2 more parts of this left. I'd like it to be 2. I really would. Let's see. This is today's Tuesday. So this one's going to go up Wednesday. Yeah, 2 would be good. 2 would be good because I really want to get the book done and I don't want to have to start a new series. I know the new series I'm going to be doing and it's a bit more involved. So, but that is going to do it for this one. I'll be back tomorrow with more adventures in the long dark. If you're enjoying this series, you could give me the like, comment, subscribe. Those do all really help me. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Take care of each other. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.